Lily Marston loved to grow a variety of exotic plants in her small garden, although the climate was not ideal for orchids, bougainvilleas, and royal deponixes. But the determined gardener did not stop at the difficulties and created ideal conditions for these exotic southerners. In response to her incredible efforts, they bloomed beautifully, spreading their fragrance to Lily's delight and far beyond her home. Passersby often stopped to admire the stunning sight. Lily, dressed in a bright sun hat and blouse to match, was like an exotic flower herself, often blending in with the lush garden. Today, her daughter Claire had come to introduce her mom to her new boyfriend, Daniel. "Mom, where are you? Come meet our guest," exclaimed Claire. Lily, spotting her daughter and the young man among the greenery, briskly approached them. "Hello?" Lily greeted them, her face covered in yellow pollen, as if she was collecting it like a giant bee. "Mom, meet Daniel, my boyfriend," Claire said, introducing him. Lily held out her hand, tentatively removing her gardening glove. "It's nice to meet you. I'm Lily Marston. You can just call me Lily," she said warmly. Daniel shook her hand. "It's very beautiful here, Lily. You've done an amazing job. Growing something like a royal deponix here is almost impossible. It's like magic. You'll have to tell me how you managed to create such an incredible paradise." Lily was stunned. It wasn't often she'd met someone who understood the intricacies of exotic gardening, especially in their temperate climate. And the fact that he was also a handsome young man rendered Lily speechless for a moment. Coming to her senses, she said, "Daniel, you have won me over. How do you know so much?" Claire intervened. "Mom, calm down. Daniel works as a botanist. He's good at it." "Really? Where do you work?" asked Lily, intrigued. "I work at the National Institute of Horticultural Sciences. We study everything from plant genetics to conservation," Daniel explained. "Well, you're just a gift," exclaimed Lily. "He's also your future son-in-law. We filed the marriage registration papers today," Claire added proudly. "Congratulations." "I'm so happy," said Lily, hugging them both. "Let's go inside, and I'll make some tea. We can get to know each other better." They entered the modest house and sat down on the couch by the entrance. While Lily made tea, Daniel admired the old things scattered around the house: a heavy antique iron, a wooden spinning wheel, and various mementos from another era. "You must have inherited all this stuff." "Though Claire isn't like that at all. She'd throw it all away if she could," Daniel remarked with a chuckle. As they drank tea, Lily was lively and full of humor, making jokes and making everyone feel at ease. It was a warm, cozy evening, and neither of them wanted it to end. But eventually, it was time for Daniel and Claire to leave. "Come back this weekend." "I'll bake a pie," Lily said as they said their goodbyes. "I will, Mom," Claire promised, hugging her mother before they headed into town. As they drove, Lily reflected, "Claire is lucky to have found such a nice guy, educated and polite. Not like me. I was married to a drunk who couldn't keep his promises." She sighed, remembering her ex-husband, whom she had divorced long ago. After the breakup, she had no desire to commit herself to marriage again. Decent men her age were either already married or had remained bachelors all their lives, and those who showed interest did not possess the qualities she admired. So when Claire grew up and became independent, Lily devoted herself entirely to her favorite garden. The wedding took place soon enough. It was a small, intimate event, attended only by close friends and family. The ceremony was simple, but the reception was filled with stunning floral arrangements. Guests marveled at the rare plants, some of which they had only read about. The flowers were a collaboration between Lily and her new son-in-law, Daniel, a surprise even to Claire. "When did you plan all this? You haven't seen your mom since last weekend," Claire asked her new husband. "It's our little secret," Daniel replied with a mischievous grin. "I don't want you to have secrets from me, even if they're good ones," Claire said, playfully pouting. "Well, I'm afraid your mom and I already have one, and it's unchangeable," Daniel thought to himself, as he recalled the events that had transpired. A few weeks before the wedding, Daniel visited Lily to discuss the idea of floral arrangements. She agreed, and he drove to her house after work. It was late when he arrived, but Lily welcomed him warmly, and they decided to chat in the small greenhouse in the garden while enjoying tea. As they talked, Daniel found himself fascinated by Lily, her warmth, her passion for plants, and the way her eyes lit up when she spoke. "Lily, I find you so fascinating," Daniel said, his voice suddenly low. Lily looked at him in surprise, not knowing what to say. "Daniel, what are you doing?" she asked hesitantly. "I can't help it." "I'm drawn to you," he admitted, moving closer. "But we can't," Lily started to protest, but before she could finish her sentence, Daniel's lips were on hers. In the quiet privacy of the greenhouse, with the scent of flowers all around them, they shared a secret moment that they both agreed they would never speak of again.